Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
Before you can apply formatting to a shape, you need to click it to select it. If selecting a text box or word art as a shape, ensure that you click on its border so that its border appears as a solid line. That indicates that the shape itself has been selected and not its text. Once the shape has been selected, you will then see the Format tab of the Drawing Tools Contextual tab appear in the ribbon. This tab provides you with several formatting options for the selected object. At the left end of the Format tab in the Drawing Tools Contextual tab is the Insert Shapes button group. The large scroll box in this button group contains quick access to the shapes that you can insert and functions in the exact same way that the Shapes button on the Insert tab does. To the right of that are three additional buttons: the Edit Shape button, the Change Shape button, and the Edit Text button. For shapes drawn by hand, such as the scribble shape, you can click the Edit Shape button and then select the Edit Points command from the drop-down menu after drawing the object to display its editing points. You can then click and drag the editing points to change the contours of the shape. Then either select the Edit Points command again or press the Escape key on your keyboard to set the new contours of the shape when you are finished. You can click the Change Shape button and then click on a shape that appears in the drop-down menu to substitute the shape you click for the selected shape. You can click the Edit Text button to add text to a selected shape or edit text within an existing shape by placing the shape into its text editing mode. In the Shape Styles section, you can make stylistic changes to your shape that affect the appearance of the fill and the line of the shape. Scroll through the choices shown in the large scroll box to see the preset shape appearances and click the one that you would like to apply to your shape. You can also use the buttons available to the right of the scroll box to customize the appearance of your shape. Use the Shape Fill drop-down to fill the inside of your shape with one of the many available colors, pictures, gradients, or textures. Note this button is unavailable for shapes that do not contain any fillable area, like lines and arrows. To select a fill color, click one of the color choices shown in the Shape Fill buttons drop-down menu. If the colors shown aren't quite what you need, select the More Fill Colors command to open the Colors dialog box. In the Colors dialog box, you can create almost any color you desire. Click the Standard tab and then select one of the colors shown in the honeycomb of color choices, or click the Custom tab and then select the color you want. If you need an exact Pantone color match, you can select that from the Pantone tab. At the bottom of these tabs, you can use the Transparency slider to set the level of color transparency to apply. If you opened the Color dialog box, then click the OK button once you have made a choice to apply the selected color. To fill a selected shape with another sampled color from within the publication, select the Sample Fill Color command from the drop-down menu and then click the color in the page you want to sample. If you apply a fill effect to a shape and then want to remove it, you can select the No Fill command in the Shape Fill buttons drop-down menu to remove any fill effect. You can insert a picture into your shape as a fill by choosing the Picture command from the Shape Fill buttons drop-down menu of choices to open the Select Picture dialog box. Here you will navigate to and then select the picture to use as the fill effect for the selected shape. You can apply a gradient to a selected shape by rolling your mouse pointer over the Gradient command in the Shape Fill buttons drop-down menu and then clicking on the preset gradient you want to apply to the shape. To add a texture to a shape, choose the Texture command from the Shape Fill buttons drop-down menu and then click on the texture to apply from the choices shown in the side menu that appears. You can also click the Pattern choice from the Shape Fill buttons drop-down menu to open the Format Shape dialog box and select the Pattern Fill option button within the Shape Options section. Scroll to the bottom of this dialog box to select a foreground and background color from the color pickers available. Then click the desired pattern to apply within the Pattern section and click the OK button to apply it as a fill effect for the selected shape. Back in the Shape Styles button group on the Format tab of the Drawing Tools Contextual tab in the ribbon, you will find the Shape Outline drop-down button. The choices that you make here affect the appearance of the lines within the shape. This is also the button that you will use to alter the appearance of shapes that are nothing more than lines, such as the line shape or the arrow shape, for example. If you click the Shape Outline button, you will see that you can select a color shown in the color palette of choices to change the line color of your selected shape. To remove the line color, simply choose the No Outline command from the Shape Outline button's drop-down menu. To change the width of the shape's outline, make a selection from the side menu of choices that appears when you roll your mouse pointer over the Weight command in the Shape Outline button's drop-down menu. Likewise, you can choose a different dash style for the outline from the choices available in the side menu that appears when you roll your mouse pointer over the Dashes command. If formatting a selected line shape or arrow shape, you can change the end points on the line or arrow by making a choice from the side menu that appears when you roll your mouse pointer over the Arrows command in the Shape Outline button's drop-down menu of choices. Also, like the fill color, you can select the Pattern command from the drop-down menu to create a patterned line. Click the Shape Effects drop-down button to select a type of shape effect grouped by category to apply to the selected shape from the drop-down menu that appears. The buttons shown within the Arrange button group on the Format tab in the Drawing Tools Contextual tab of the ribbon let you change the placement and text wrapping of the selected shape. Click the Wrap Text drop-down button to select one of the preset text wrapping options. If you have overlapping shapes, click either the Bring Forward or Send Backward drop-down buttons to change the order that the shapes overlap each other. Click the Align button to choose one of the available alignment options. You can click the Group button to group multiple selected shapes together as a single unit. Click the Ungroup button to break a grouped shape back into its separate components. You can click the Rotate button to select a rotation option for a selected shape. Like images, you can use the Size section to resize a shape. Use the spinner arrows at the right end of either the height or width spinner boxes to increase or decrease the height or width of the selected shape. Alternatively, you can enter a numerical measure directly into the height and width text boxes. You can also click the Measurement button to display the measurement pop-up panel where you can enter very specific measurements for the text box or shape.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.